Okay, I just plugged in my PlayStation 2. We're gonna play some Tokobot Plus, and we're gonna see if I still have it. Can I still do all of the glitches and skips in Tokobot Plus? Do I still have all of my skills? I'm gonna go ahead and assume no. So let's hop into I think Crank Belt is probably the place to start. We're gonna do the swing clip. This was something that frequently I would get maybe second or third try during any percent runs. Um, so like not the most simple or consistent trick, um, but definitely something that I got pretty good at by the time I ended up sort of sort of dropping the game briefly. Like I always intended to come back to it, but there was a long period of time where I wasn't running Tokobot. So yeah, we're gonna try the swing clip here, and as a bonus, we'll try um, the moon jump, which I have no memory of how to do. I think I opened the disc tray at some point, but yeah. So we gotta start by not doing that. We gotta go over to the other side, and the reason for this is pretty strange, but actually, this is annoying. The reason is pretty weird. When you press this button, the things that I'm swinging on right now, they start spawning at a lower level to what they are right now, which is weird. Definitely weird, but that's how it is. And apparently, I can't even get to the other side. So that's where my skill is at right now. So how long has it been since I last played this game? I would say about a year. About a year since I last played this game, which is a decent length of time. Um, I was definitely still playing it in April 2021, but definitely not as much as sort of when I was at my peak hours. But here we go, and we're back in business. Just trying to land in the right place. All right, let's try and line ourselves up here. We've got to be lined up against the wall, basically. Um, Damn, this is really tricky. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. No, okay. Would have been amazing if I got it first try, to be fair. Oh, that one was close. That one was close. I think I let go a bit early as well. Ah, so close. So this was kind of a big deal when I discovered it, because it was the sort of first. We were at a point basically where like because there were no DTA skips left, like we didn't. There were no unexplored DTA skips basically. It was almost like, okay, if we don't find anything else, then this meta is just not gonna evolve. I think I've got to line myself. There's like a, yeah, you line yourself up like this, I think. Let's see where this takes us. But I truly have no idea. But yeah, it was like, if we don't find something different from disc tray abuse, then the meta's just going to stay that way. And so I'm very thankful that I found this out of bounds, and very thankful too that Gramix found the Grinder Valley out of bounds that made this all worth it, because these two skips allow us to skip the Toko wheel entirely. Okay, I did it wrong. Let's try and actually land so we don't soft lock. Come on. Try and land out of bounds, though. Make it fun. Am I out of bounds? Nope. So yeah, you're supposed to land a bit more to the right of where I was there, I think. But we got the glitch, so there we go. But yeah, it allows us to skip the Toko wheel entirely, so very thankful for that glitch. Speaking of Grammix, let's do the Grinder Valley out of bounds now, which is Boulder Skip is what we call, or Boulder Clip is what we call it. This one is really finicky. I kind of I definitely came to understood what made it work at some point. There was like a very specific sort of spot where you had to do it. Like I would jump forward and then go to the right in midair to do it. Something like that. Yeah, I think stand here and then go to the right is the ticket to success. But this was another glitch where it was like kind of holy shit, because it saves a lot more time than it looks like. Because at a glance, it's like, oh yeah, it lets you like skip the Toko wheel, but that actually, I'm trying to remember, that actually had more, like the Grinder Valley out of bounds enables us to use the Chapter 6 out of bounds, the one that I just did. If we didn't have this Grinder Valley one, then we wouldn't be able to use the other one in any percent, because we would have to go the other way to get the Toko wheel. Like, we'd have to unlock it. So, oh, sugar, I think oh, yeah, we're good. So it's actually quite useful in that regard. Okay, so here, I mean, this one's quite difficult, so what I'm gonna try and do is the Toko wheel skip, and to do that you kind of go like this. I think I did it wrong. I definitely did it wrong. See if I land. That was certainly not my brightest work, but hey, we got the out of bounds. The next thing to do would probably be the Valve Ruins out of bound. This one, I'm gonna be kind of embarrassed if I miss it, because I've been doing this is the skip that I've done more than anything else, because it's literally the start of the any percent run. You do this before anything else, so it would be more than a little bit embarrassing if I didn't manage to pull this off, but you never know, truly, with Tokobot. You never know. I think the way to do it is you use that, and then you use this, but whatever. You have to actually do it right if you're gonna do that. Okay. We want to stay aligned with this wall, I think. So we're going to be like this, kind of. Oh, that's so bad, isn't it? That's so bad. Okay. Putting the disc tray down. Let's see where we land. If we land. This was another out of bounds where it kind of changed everything. Because I originally had this idea about the out of bounds glitch that I couldn't go too far, like only so much of the area would be loaded at once, but that actually ended up being completely wrong. Pretty much everything in the level can be loaded once you get out of bounds, which is why it's so incredibly exciting, the prospect of getting an out of bounds in any level, but especially like Valve Ruins 2 or Master Gear. Those would be the levels where it's like, holy crap, this out of bounds like means something. And yeah, we did that actually flawlessly. It took a little bit of time on the setup, but that one went off without a hitch. As for... As for the next one, which is... How did I get a B rank for that? Oh yeah, because you need to collect the coins. I was like, I got a really good time. How is that a B rank? But no, you need to collect the coins for it to count. So the next thing is the... it's... counting. This is the thing that Armin kind of routed. And it's really tricky. And I don't think I'm ever going to get this first try, but... Like, you know, just after having not practiced it, obviously. But, there is a chance that I'll luck out and I'll just get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of line ourselves up with the wall. We're going to be, like, facing straight. And then we're going to count. I'm not going to count until we get to the top, in which case I think we start counting from 79. If I remembered that number wrong, we're going to land in the wrong place. So hopefully I remember that number right. That's the number of screen shakes when you get outside the sort of skybox. And if I remembered it correctly, this will be fine. If I remembered it wrong, it's going to be a bit of a problem. So we're going to start counting from 79, I guess. It might be 70 that I'm supposed to count from. We're going to go with 79 and see if I can get this. After all these months, after all this time, can I still do it? This one is a big deal too. I mean, it saves a lot of time, like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and any percent. It's a big deal, and it allows us to skip an entire boss fight. One of the most difficult skips is skipped by this skip. Now, this skip is more difficult than that skip, but skipping the skip is still nice. Because the skip we skipped was pretty finicky. Okay. So... 79, 80, 81, 82, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I think I put it in like just before 5. Like 135, so like on 134 roughly. And if everything goes well, we should land soon. We should land soon. I think I did it wrong. I'll try moving around a bit. Yeah, I think that's us. So, the thing is, like, if you're slightly off with your angle at the start, you're gonna go way off course. So I think I just got a wrong, like, my jump was wrong, not necessarily my counting, although my counting could have also been wrong. What else is there? Damper Rock Ruins 2 has a couple that we'll try out. These are very inconvenient, or I guess, like, convenient. They're very convenient that they're there. They're very inconvenient that I have to do them. They they skip quite a bit of content. Like, you skip an entire boss fight and the longest puzzle, about 6 minutes of puzzling. Like, this is a big time save, but it also like sucks. Like, I hate doing it. Can I make this jump? I know I tried before and I wasn't able to, but I feel like I can do it. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh shit, I need to put the disc down. I opened the disc tray. If you open the disc tray and then die in this area, you have to put it back down because you spawn in an area that wasn't already loaded. So, yeah, make sure you do that. Can I make this? No fucking way. No way. Man, if I run any percent again, it's gonna take quite a long time for me to get back to where I was. Because there's like the actual route, which I do remember. There's the glitches, which I mostly remember. Obviously, there's a little bit of memory loss going on because I don't fully understand what I'm doing. And then there's the nuances, which I fully do not remember. Stuff like enemy patterns and boss fights. Luckily, I have guides that I can follow. But, yeah. So we're going to jump up, go right, put it down. And by right, I mean left, obviously. Land here. And then getting the slate, the unknown piece, that's actually easy. So we're just going to do this one to the boss room, because this is the more difficult of the two. So we're going to land out of bounds. Am I seriously getting this first try right now? And then we go right into the boss room. Oh, yes! Oh my god! Come on. Go that way, and then go back in. Okay, we did do it, though. I messed it up at the end there, but we did basically get it. Yeah, GG's. I'm the fucking master of Tokobot Plus. I think, all in all, like, I could get back into this in a reasonable time frame. I don't think it would take me super duper long. Oh god, that 1:30:43. 1:29 in-game time is definitely a good goal to set. But, yeah, I will see you in the next video. If I even post this, I don't know.